We're just saying that there's going to come a point where a bunch of the men you like won't like you back. There's always going to be men that want you, but you're not going to want them. That's the difference. You see, when you're young in your 20s and you're in your prime, you can have it all. You can get the pick of the litter of men. When you keep waiting and you keep making mistakes and getting pumped and dumped, and then that pool of eligible bachelors starts to dry up, 30 plus, what do you think's looking at you? You're looking at the top quality man, right? All women are. You want the best you can get. The best you can get starts to fall the older you become. Why would the 35-year-old with everything going for him pick a 30-year-old chick when the 22-year-old's looking at him also? Come on, it's common sense. You can choose to ignore that, but then there's also the fertility side of it. So let's talk biology. At 35, you're going to suffer from a barren womb. The kids you may be birthing, potential complications increased. Increased risk in you passing away from the pregnancy, increased risk in Alzheimer's and all that other stuff, increased risk just all over the place for things to go south if you manage to get pregnant at all. And then you have to do in vitro, and that's tens of thousands of dollars. So you could spend $50K, you could spend $100,000 on all these in vitro treatments, and your success rate is something like 30% or less. And that number dwindles as the years pass by. And what, you're 32 now, 33? You think you're still in the mood to be dating a man? You're going to go on all these dates with the clock ticking like, I got to have a kid, I'm hitting that wall. The biological clock is about to slap you in the face. How are you going to vet a man properly? You barely got to know a dude. You're already pressuring him, asking him on the dinner date, what are you looking for? Do you want kids? Do you want marriage? Those aren't questions the 21-year-old chick will ask you. Just the same way you never asked that when you were 21. But the smell of desperation on women post 30 is you go on a date with one, that's exactly the kind of questioning you get. She's trying to fast track family because that time has passed. And once you get into your 35s and up, 40s, you're touching the big 4-0. Congratulations, sis. You all but disappear. And that's just a brutal reality because men in their 20s are invisible. They don't start to be seen by women until they get into their 30s. The lucky few that make money earlier in their mid-20s, that's it. Or the extreme studs, the athlete, the genetic outliers. That's it. The rest are absolutely invisible. You got nothing to. What could a 22-year-old boy do for you? He's broke. He's probably in college. He can't afford more than a McDonald's, if that. He's on ramen noodles. Think that guy could afford a girlfriend? Think that guy's got a bright future ahead of him? In order to take you out, he needs a job. If he's got a job at that age, he's not in school. If he's not in school, how's he advancing his career? Does he have his own business? Is he a little bit smarter than everybody else? Probably not. It's going to take some time for a man to build himself up. And unfortunately for you, when that day comes and he's financially secured, mature, ready to go, he gets the pick of the litter. You get the scraps.